Hi everyone, this is Teacher Jin from Camkush.com and welcome to Essential Grammar News Book by Raymond Murphy. Today we will discuss a new lesson and it's on Unit 36. It's about the phrase I used to. I used to. Now, when do we use the phrase I used to? Let's talk about Dave here. There are some pictures about him here. This is Dave a few years ago, and this is Dave today. So now, Dave today says, I work in a supermarket. I used to work in a factory. I work in a supermarket. I used to work. I used to work in a factory. So here, the first sentence is in the present tense. Why? Because that's what he's doing now. The second one, I used to work in a factory. I used to, that's in the past tense. Okay? Now, let's go on to the other picture. This is Dave a few years ago. And in this picture, he said, I work in a factory. I work in a factory. Now, Dave used to work in a factory. Now, he works in a supermarket. Okay? Dave used to work in a factory. That means he worked in a factory before. But he doesn't work there now. Again, when we used to work or used to do something, that means he worked in a factory before, but he doesn't work there now. That's why it's in the past tense. That's what he did before, but not now. Let's take a look at this diagram. Now, we have two tenses here, past and then present. Past, now. Past, he used to work. Now, he works. Okay? Now, I think this is very easy to understand, students. Now, let's go on and discuss this as the structure of making sentences using used to. Now, we can say I used to work, she used to have, they used to be. Okay? Let's encircle those things. I used to work, she used to have, they used to be. So the first one is about verbs. Okay, that means someone used to do something. Again, someone used to do something. That's why I used to work. We have the main verb here. Next one, she used to have. This means the person used to have something, but now not anymore. So we have to use the verb have. And then the last one, they used to be. They used to be. Now we're talking about here, we're talking about someone or some people who used to be in a state. Okay? Or they used to be something or someone or anything, but now not anymore. Now, what is the structure? Most of the time, or usually, we use this form. I used to plus the main verb. This is the structure. Of course, the first one is the subject. We can use pronouns I, you, we, they, he, she, it, followed by used to, and then the main verb. Let's have some examples. I used to be. You used to work. We used to have. They used to play. Okay? So all of these words are all verbs. Okay, students? Now, let's have some examples. Let's read the following sentences. When I was a child, I used to like chocolate. When I was a child, I used to like chocolate. So here, on the second part of the sentence, we have this statement. When I was a child, I used to like chocolate. Now we can see that this is already in the past tense, and the speaker is saying when I was a child. So that means it's in the past tense already. It happened long time ago. When the speaker was still a child, he or she used to like chocolate, but now not anymore. Next, I used to read a lot of books, but I don't read much these days. I used to read a lot of books, but I don't read much these days. So now, in the past, the speaker is saying that he or she used to read a lot of books. He or she loves reading, but now not anymore, because maybe he or she is very busy. Last, Liz has got short hair now, but it used to be very long. Liz has got short hair now, but it used to be very long. Now we have this. We are talking about Liz's short hair now. Now she has short hair, but before her hair used to be very long. So this is Liz. This is her. This is Liz now, but in the past, this is her hair, or this is her picture. So she said, I used to have very long hair, but now not anymore, because she has short hair. Now, students, I want you to review this lesson and remember all the important information about the phrase I used to. Remember how and when do we use this phrase. Also, I would like to encourage you to enroll in Camglish.com's classes, because we can definitely help you improve your English skills. Now, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Jen from Camglish.com saying goodbye and see you on our next video. Goodbye!